Yeah, allow. Of course. What? Alright. Hello, I'm Game164, and welcome back to Kirby Air Riders No B Button Challenge. Last time we did quite a few more challenges. Overall, we now have everything. Overall, we have almost every space on the air ride board unlocked. All we're missing is this one, these three, and those two. But they're just this small corner. And in between sessions, while playing on my own time, I found an even easier way to unlock Cappy. Cappy, the character who I believe is going to be our currently best option. Now you can only unlock him in Air Ride and City Trial and Top Ride mode. But at the time, I only knew how to get him in Top Ride by clearing without getting any power down items, which will take a while. Which honestly does take a minute, but it's definitely would be complicated for someone trying to do this challenge. And given City Trial, out of all the modes, City Trial is the second most complicated to try and complete. Especially since you need to go through the entire race in order to do it. But right here, this part, if we do this one, but if we do the top ride mission to unlock them, it actually should be easier. So if I gotta choose our controls, I'm gonna use free control, and let's use Cappy as an example. Instead of changing to something better like the Chariot, we're gonna stick with the Warp Star. We're on Flower, and we need to. Let me double check to make sure. Yes, we need to complete a lap within 30 seconds. Let's see how easy that is. Also, I got those other achievements, so we know what we need to do for some of those. Overall, I'm not sure how we're gonna get the copy abilities, especially UFO in air ride mode. I know we have the ability to with the Roach, but still gonna be tricky. Yeah, for air ride mode, same rules as everything applies. Just don't put the boost button. And it's really just finished a lap in 30 seconds. Yeah, no, finish a lap in 30 seconds with the Warp Star. That's it. That sounds so easy. That is just so easy. You don't even need to do the full race. Yeah. Well, I didn't like Top Ride at first, like when I first played in the audio games. I actually really like it here. I think this is a lot of fun. Now it's definitely still my least favorite of the modes, but I actually do enjoy it and look forward to playing it during like story mode and stuff. And yeah, see that? 52 seconds, barely under a minute. I'm at to get a few achievements. Even one. Yeah, I'm at to unlock Cappy and even get an achievement for winning without boosting. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, it also shows that. Yeah, and I would recommend not boosting on like your first few times playing Top Ride. I feel like it's a good way to start understanding how the game works, how the game mode works. But we'll talk about more when we get there. Today we got some more challenges to go through. Let's. Yeah, I think funny enough, I don't think we'll be able to do that until That's like literally gonna be like the last challenge we do in this game. But that's fine. 20 enemies for a single waste. Propeller punch. I got a lot that we can do. Let's start with continuing that one with Kirby. Finish that with really scoot without falling off a cliff. On Utopia Ruins. That sounds good. We can try that. Right, let's hop over to Kirby with the Ultra Sword. And we don't need the Wind Ways, but whatever. Let's just get us a bit of challenge here. Get some other people to deal with. No boost. Don't press the button. Do not press the button. Yeah, I'm not sure what the game exactly means by falling off a cliff. I was just trying to defeat 20 enemies. I'm not sure if it's that if it was the waterway specifically or any stage. Probably a bit of both. And oh, we got 6 laps to do this, so yeah, we'll definitely. We should be able to get it. Oh wait, no, it's finish with. Now it's like finish a lap. So we want actually less laps for that. Let's just set back to default then. Yeah, if you're doing 6 laps without having to worry about fall off is a lot harder. Yeah. Now, one thing I'm definitely gonna focus on is basically have it so my right hand is just basically off the controller at all times. And I think it would probably be best to play this game with your Joy-Cons. And just have it so your and just place your right Joy and only play with your left Joy-Con. Kind of like it's Pokemon Let's Go. That'd be a good idea. No, I don't feel like taking them off right now. And that's probably exactly what the game meant. Oh my gosh, that's 1000% what the game meant by falling off a cliff. Let's gotta get perfect landings.
3, 2, 1, start.
And it shouldn't be a problem at all. I think I failed a perfect landing. Oh well. But yeah, I guess I had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was nice. Gotta see my family. Gotta see my family. My mom's brother finally made actually made Thanksgiving dinner this year, which was great. Yeah, I don't need a window away, so it'll be better if I just take the long safer path. I love that. I love the way that looks. I love the way like the spin looks. It kind of looks like Kirby's just getting off the bike and swinging it around. Okay. Man, it's scared, sweetie. News of other games. Patch Flute. Oh, I thought I already got that one. There's a thing in my main file. Yeah, for passing all those ancient wings, we got an achievement. Okay, gotta wait for the right moment. And that was the right moment. Heck yeah. Well, yeah, no, that was another achievement, going through all those ancient boost wings without reversing. All I gotta do is at least survive the race. And we can swap to a character with better, well, we can probably swap to, yeah, we can swap to like a better character for the landing one. Not sure if I killed 20 enemies though. Probably not. In other news, I decided to replay explosive. Oh wait a second. How close was that? That was incredibly close. Yeah, I got second place by a little over 10 milliseconds. Wow. Not the closest I've seen, but yeah. Oh, awesome machine passage. Wait, I remember. That was the last one I needed. That's why I did that one. Okay. That's why I needed on my main file. And we got that. I got the KB one. Okay. Let's now we get to the rewards list. Only missing one stage. Finish 3 laps within 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's try and get it. Yeah, let's try and get it so we can have all the stages unlocked. Then we'll go for Toranza so we can have all the characters you unlocked via this mode unlocked. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's try Cappy. Cappy on the chariot. Let's see what you can do. Anyway, I don't know if it was. I'm not sure this mode counts. Well, we'll see. Yeah, finish in 3 laps within 1 minute. Okay, and enter the hidden path above the cave. I don't know about you. I have no idea what that means. Like, I don't like. That's gonna be like that's an interesting one for me because I don't see a hidden path up there. Do you? Yeah, that's gonna take a while for me to figure out. Like, just even casually, I have no idea what they mean by that. Yeah, I remember doing this one. It'd take me a minute too. Okay, can I do it in the next 10 seconds? I don't think so. I think I might need to use a different star for this. Yeah. Okay, so I need to shave at least 3.28 seconds, or at least 4 seconds. Let's try using the formula star. I think that's the one I used during the main challenge, during my casual playthrough. And the main problem with it is that it has terrible turn. Terrible turn. But the question is, will that speed make up for it? Oh god, I am literally holding the left. I'm literally holding toward the direction of the left, and that's how bad this is. Turns better in the air. Yeah, I was holding it directly left. Okay, yeah, so yeah, actually, by the looks of it, like these guys can actually help me out with it. if I'm ever behind, I can coast on the stars. Not sure will be enough though. Oh wait, maybe with that it's special. You wanted to press Y for it, but no, I can just press the shoulder button. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. That's my wasn't sure that was going to work, and we've unlocked Shaka Knights. And every course in Airwood. All right, so with that, let's see if I can find that hidden room. Because I have no idea what that is. It's like the hidden, like I mean, it's something about like a hidden path. 3, 2, 1, stop. I just love how instant it is. Not completely instant. It was technically 3 milliseconds off. Entered the hidden path above the cave. The only thing I can think of is somehow using the wing star to fly high enough. Yeah. No. I don't get it. I don't get where this hidden path. I don't see anything that could be a hidden path. Oh. In other news, I finally got the time to finish recording all of Generation 1 for my ranking every Pokemon series. Well, not all of Generation 1, but all the Gen 1 Megas. I have ranked every Generation 1 Mega Pokemon! That is a mouthful. That's a mouthful, but that means I can finally start the editing process on them. Yeah, I'm gonna go again. Let me get a few more laps on that. What? Yeah. Oh no, that's the way. Just laps 6 1. But yeah, I finally finished that. So hopefully by next week, hopefully like around the time the DLC comes out, I get episode 6 through 20 all up on YouTube. It'll be 20 all edited and then eventually released on YouTube. And hopefully by the time I release episode 20, I'll be done editing the Gen 2 Pokemon, the Gen 2 Megas. Yeah, I need to start writing them. Probably tonight after the stream. I'll look into like Feraligatr and Meganium. Mega Meganium. That's all. I'm so happy Meganium got a Mega. She's definitely my favorite of the Gen 3 starter Pokemon. The only reason I didn't use her casually because I like to have a bit of lore of my character whenever I play Pokemon, and I don't use the same Pokemon twice to have like a bit of continuity, you can say, I guess. But I did. But I am using them for the stream playthrough if I ever decide to go back and play it. Yeah, I am so confused. Can I go backwards? Enter the hidden path above the cave. Above the cave. What do you mean? Above the cave. I don't see anything in the cave. It's that it? That's it. That's that it? How do I get up there? Maybe. How am I supposed to get up there? There, that didn't path. Well, at least if that's the like, that should be the exit to the hidden path. So where's the entrance? Automotive. Nope. Is that it? Yeah, okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think I see it. That is very hidden. That is very hidden. Okay, let me go. Okay, let's. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's swap out to Susie. Yeah, I think with her propeller, she might be able to reach there easier than Cappy. Yeah, it doesn't even seem like I could really get up there. I felt like there was a invisible wall.
3, 2, 1, start!
Yeah, like that. Okay. No, there wasn't. No, okay. I think I can get up there. I just need the right moment. I need to do it right. Okay, well now that I know what I'm aiming for, but I would say this will be easier. But how do I get the lift? The lift. I need to either be falling or. Yeah, I need to be either falling or already flying. Da-ba-da-da-da-da. Okay. No. Yeah, I'm trying to just like spam down. Yeah, if I spam down, the second I can get left, it should work. I'll go backwards. Nope.
Final lap.
I think she might still be useful. Do we have the jet star unlocked? Maybe that's why. Maybe I need more speed in the air. No, we do not. We have the formula star.
Formula Star.
Worth a shot, I guess.
Launch.
Worth a shot, but we might need to come back here with the Jetstar. Oh wait, I can buy the Jetstar. Wait.
3, 2, 1, start!
Well, let's try with the Formula Star, and then I'll go buy a Jetstar. No, no, that's not gonna work. We lose a lot of speed when in the air. Extras. My shop. Yeah, with my shop, most of the things here aren't really that useful. But we are able to buy every star in the game. And yeah, and you know, yeah, we might as well buy all of them. Oh, never mind. Well, at least all the ones we can. Okay. We did it! I feel so achieved. And I do love milestones. Milestones, such an interesting, different form of achievements. And I often wonder if there's like any crazy milestones, like play the game for 1 million hours or do 1 million matches, because I think there was something like that in
Hop star!
I forget, in Melee. I forget, the top dog work when I spin? It does. Maybe that's all I need. Yeah, let's try it. Maybe that's all I need, to hop onto like that on top of the door frame.
3, 2, 1, start!
That's probably my least used star in the game so far. It plays weird. It's weird, and here like we can't even do the secondary gimmick. I think if I jump and then nope. I tried something. Didn't work. It did not work. No. Na, ba, 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 na, na, na. No, I don't think it's going to work. Ba, ba, da, ba, na, na. Yeah, no, it's not a high enough jump. Okay, worth a shot. Or I guess I should say, worth a hop. I'm not funny. But I make myself laugh, and that's really what's important.
Jet star! Launch!
Where's my water? There's my water.
3, 2, 1, start!
Hydration is important. Okay, now theoretically, if I'm correct, Jet Dog gets faster in the air. That's not? Oh wait, no, wait, that's right. That's right. I forgot, she's a heavyweight. She's a robot. That's yeah. Yeah, lift, flight speed. Yeah, so we need a lightweight to do this.
Waddle Dee!
Now, think of the other modes in this game, specifically story mode. I think for our first go through, since we're gonna need to play through the mode twice, at least, Well, okay, I think I had the idea. Hang on. One sec. Did I just witness what I thought I witnessed? Who did that dash? Okay, so that was... That was Cappy, I think. How did that happen? Oh yeah, that's right. Wait. Oh, never mind. That depend. Yeah, depending on the mode, when you go into the home menu, it doesn't pause the game. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I was thinking about the other modes in the game that are coming up, specifically Road Trip, and I think with that one, we're gonna need to pick a fast character for our first playthrough, and a attack and an offensive character for a second. So most likely we'll probably pick like Cappy, or probably pick Cappy for our first playthrough, since we can use his speed. Since his special is based on speed, but we might need to use like the Roach for a second. Do I just look it up? I don't want to look it up. I don't want to look it up. I'm not against looking things up for the challenge, but challenge I've done before, but my pride is just, come on, you got this, you got this. Got this. No, 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 no. Oh, oh, ah. Maybe if I was going more straight, that would have worked, but no. No. I needed like a boost on this straight away. Is he playing the most annoying version of Air Glider? Like Air Glider, but you have to do an extra turn. I think it would be interesting. I did. Instead of it being a straight path, you gotta like glide through like a curved path or something. Anyway, I'm tunnel visioned right now. I want to get up there. I want to see it. Back here, going in from the back end entrance looks even worse, honestly. But the ground is even flatter here with less enemies. Hmm. I don't think anyone here has anything that could help. No, the only one that does is Susie, but she's too heavy. And Waterdeep, the lightest character in the game so far. We landed in Scoffy, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let's move on to right now, just so we can do some of the things. We got to go around the way 6 times. And I know there's another one with that to get hear me. I know those are like 4 courses or stadiums. Okay, let's just okay, well I know there's an okay, well I know in Chariot. On the Beanstalk stage, there is one where we need to either what when we need to either go send a I'm not checking this. We need to not only grind on the rails but also drive a certain amount of distance. So let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's our rally time. Like 10 minutes. Should be able to get it done in 5. And if we have time matches, if we have like a list of everything we can do within a stage, you'll probably, I think you'll be able to get most if not all of them done. Just by setting up a time match. Missed it. It is possible to get back on that like fast enough or get hit in the right quick way. Wee. Give me the thing. No. I could never get onto that elevator thing in the original air ride. Those counts like whales? I think so. Feel like whales. Now these are whales. Not enough whales. Yeah, in our news I've in our news I've completed When Can't Be Pokemon, or at least all the Gen 1 starters. All the Gen 1 Mega Evolutions. Next I'll go into Gen 2 Mega Evolutions, then Gen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. Yeah. No downside is I won't be able to do some of the Gen 3 starters. I won't be able to do the Gen 3 starters, the Gen 3 Legendary, and or the Gen 3 Legendaries, since they're gonna be locked behind the DLC. See, unless series does popular enough for me to get like more viewers on Twitch, then yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it then, but not for do it then. But I don't want to spend $30 without. I don't want to spend $30 on that DLC. Basically, it just doesn't seem worth it. And while I do understand why we got it so quickly, it's really annoying to me the reason why. Like, okay, so the reason why we got the ZA DLC, and the reason it was announced right before the game came out, was because they already planned on releasing it and making it like ahead of time. Like, the reason we didn't get a Pokemon game last year because ZA was delayed. But they already had the schedule put out to release ZA this year, ZA last year, then the DLC this year. So, oh, awesome, I got it. So instead of, you know, making sure ZA was, instead of putting all their time and development into making ZA, a good game, they instead decided on just yeah, I got it. They instead decided on making it so they released DLC. They decided to just make the DLC and release the game. And release the game like right next to each other. Which I just think is incredibly stupid. Stupid. One, the game is already $70. We shouldn't need this DLC. We shouldn't need that DLC. I mean, I'll go on record saying that I wish this game had DLC. I would love DLC for Kirby Outriders. But I'm very happy that it doesn't, because it is, at the end of the day, a $70 game. Yeah, see, look, that's how you get it. It is, at the end of the day, a $70 game. It should have everything in it without any compromises, glitches, or bad performance, graphical issues. And this game does it. This game is beautiful. This game is beautiful. It plays amazingly. The gameplay is so good I can do it without half the controller. But overall, what I'm trying to say is, I'm very scared and disappointed in the way Pokemon has become, especially given how the game's been budgeted, how the games are being made, all that stuff. And I really hope something changes very soon. It should have already been changed, but it doesn't seem like it's going to, even with Generation 10 and 11. I mean, I still want to do the series because I do love Pokemon. I do love Pokemon. Like no matter how bad the game is. Oh, hey, we're about to get the achievement. One thing I will never say is that the Pokemon are bad. Every generation, no matter how bad the game, every generation has great and amazing Pokemon. Even my least favorite game of all time, Pokemon Sword and Shield, I love the Pokemon roster. I love the roster, and I love the new abilities and moves and items they added to it. The only thing the things I dislike about the game is everything else about it. Alright. Anyway, got towards but yeah. Okay. So what were those achievements I took a pictures of earlier? I don't know if that's possible. I'm gonna save that for later. I'm also gonna save that for later. Finish within 250 with the transform though. I wonder if that counts if I... Okay, hang on. Let me read that again. Lean forward laps. I wonder if that counts if it's one lap. Let's see.
Transform star.
And for the extra boost. Yeah, I'm wearing two hats. Get me, sorry. And I'll get the walls up. Walls, laps, one lap. Or not this counts, or if it had to be default. There was a no achievement for getting on that train. I did not challenge, I would say, not challenge one, I would say, but another fun idea for maybe a video, maybe just something just to see and just to calculate would be how much of Kirby Air can you beat by doing absolutely nothing? Because honestly, just by doing nothing, you could get quite a few achievements. Maybe achievements. You can do quite a bit in this game. I don't, and I also wonder if you can even get achievements with. Oh, I'm asleep. I wonder if you can even get achievements just by using NPCs, CPUs. Yeah, transforms are definitely one of my favorites. I love that I can change between either being a bike or being like a glider. Yeah, I don't need to win the ways. I just need to get first. Transform. We. Look at my hand went with it. Okay, yeah, no, just had to be a lap. Nice. Yeah, so now we got those. I'm not sure how and if we'll be able to do those. That one's impossible, but these are at least plausible. Oh, I wonder if that past two riders, as in go up in place, or past two riders, as in just pass them. I'll save that for later since it's RNG. Same with you. Can you UFO ability? Let's see. I think we do have enough machines to do that now. If not, we can just. If not, I think we need to buy like one or two more. Oh no, yeah, no, we got enough. Didn't even need to count them. Like, oh nope, yeah, that's enough. Okay, let's do that real quick. See, so we gotta do time attack instead of record with 10 machines, and you know what? While we still have the ability, let's do a fun. Oh, we don't. Oh, we don't have GUI. How do we unlock GUI? I don't think we even. Honestly, I don't think we even get GUI in this. No, we don't get GUI in this mode. Well, dang. Gonna do a funny glitch. It's gonna be funny, and you are all gonna laugh. Oh well. Oh well, it's not. Oh well, it's not like we need to do the glitch, but yeah, would have been cool. Anyway, let's just go make some records. We'll go make some records and see if we collect anything along the way. I think just
3, 2, 1, start!
we'll see what happens. We'll play this one legit. Legit, because I'm thinking maybe like maybe we got like beat our own record. That would be interesting. So if it is, it'll still have to be pretty easy. All I gotta do is just do our first one be really bad, and then have the second one be at the decent. Yeah, the one thing I dislike about the start that you need that you need to shake in order to shift. Not that it's shaking bad, is it that, well, I like to be able to attack with the quick spin. But then like drastically changes how you control. Cool. So whenever you're in a high combated ways, in a high speed ways, you're like, all right, let's do this jump, and you're in wheel mode. Oh,
Final lap.
But I feel like that'll be a bit more of a problem for this challenge specifically. Ba, 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 ba. I do like that the enemy changes every lap. That's a nice addition. New record. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay, that works. Look, now we're gonna do it 10 times.
Chariot.
Yeah, and I think there's at least 10 kind of machines. So we're going to need to just swap out the machine every time. But it shouldn't matter. But it shouldn't matter how. But yeah, it shouldn't matter how well we do, since this is our first time doing this. We'll get that secret entrance thing one day. But the thing is, I don't even know how to do it, like, with the boost either. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up. I'm just gonna look it up. This is like the easiest track in the game. I can. In the game, and I'm not. I'm on a time limit, but I'm not on like a strict time limit. You know. Okay, so.
Final lap.
Fantasy Meadows. Oh, they don't even need to move. But how the heck do you enter the hidden path?
New record.
Okay. Okay, so you're Kirby. I was about to say if they did on the wax really or something. Being a wax, why not?
Three, two, one, start.
Okay, you didn't do it on the first lap. Okay, he did it on the final lap by using Kirby's special as a way to get more boost. Interesting. Cool. And I've legit not been paying attention for like the past 40 seconds. Yeah, that no we're going challenge is gonna be a tricky one. Play every course. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's knock that one out while we're here. Yeah, I don't remember which ones we have done, but I know we've at the very least done all of the base game courses. The air ride ones we need to finish.
Final lap.
And this bike is usable. Might be good for like a battle map. So I think the battle chariot might be a little better. I don't know. I'll have to double check the stats. Definitely not good for that whale challenge. Okay, well, so I get the bottom one, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's the one part I have no idea how we're gonna get past. Like, how are we going to not get on those minecart tracks? Also, that one. Well, that one's actually much easier to dodge since you can just fly over it. Yeah, just do, yeah. Let's just do all of them since I don't remember which ones I have not done. Few I've done chariot actually, and so. Otherwise, let's just go from the top.
3, 2, 1, start!
This would be the moment in the stream where I would just talk to my chat about random gobbledygook. What random gobbledygook do I have? My third favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Explosive Sky, and I've been replaying it. And I started replaying it lately. Originally, I was gonna just play around a bit on a multi-code since I don't have the original, I don't have my original copy anymore. I didn't feel like playing it on my Wii U. Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. Can I not press that button without? Interesting. Anyway, oh yeah, I've been replaying it again. Originally, I was gonna play it on my DS multi-code since I didn't feel like taking out my Wii U to play it. But for whatever reason, for whatever reason, my each of the files I got had a code and had a code already pre-installed onto it that makes it so whenever you start the game, you start as a Ditto. I don't know why, but I do not want to play through all of Mitsui Dungeon as a Ditto. That sounds like hell. Maybe for a challenge one. Can I beat Pokemon Mitsui Dungeon Explosive Sky as a Ditto as an H? Yeah. No, I'm not doing that one. But yeah, no, that game is a lot of fun. It's definitely my second. Yeah, I would say my second favorite Pokemon game. My absolute favorite, Black and White 2, and my third favorite is Pokemon Platinum. Not sure about 4th and 5th though. But yeah, it's a great game. I'm playing as a Totodile named Lucent, and I'm playing as a Totodile named Lucent, which is named after one of my D&D characters, and my partner is Irina. My partner and I am a Totodile. I just picked the questions that I believed Lucent would Lucent, also known as Lou, would pick. But again, I ended up with a Totodile. Well, I ended up with a few different Pokemon. Like, but there was a Pikachu. Good, like, but there was a Pikachu. Then I was like then it was a Phanpy. Which is kind of funny. I went from the second best Pokemon into game to the worst. But I ended up with Totodile when I played it on my Wii U. Yeah, so I'm sticking with that along with my partner being a Skitty I named Irina. who's also named after a character from the, who's actually named after the Diablo character, since the character Lucid is a part of a Diablo themed D&D campaign my friend's running. Me and my friend group like to do two campaigns at once. So basically we have two different universes going on. We have the main universe, which is where all like the original story and stuff is going on. On stuff 100% made by our DM. And then we have the Diablo universe, which is still an original story, but it's heavily based on Diablo 3, a game none of us has played except for the DM. And I'm not allowed to play. That's a game I am not allowed to play. But even though I do own it. But yeah. I'll talk more about that. But yeah, my character is a warlock. Well, he was a warlock barbarian. Very odd combo, but he was a very odd character. He had amnesia, and he didn't even know who his patron was. The lore story we came up for him was he's from a city known as Yura. Yeah, in the Diablo universe, it was a city that was sent. Well, I'm not sure that's exactly how it was in the Diablo universe. Could be wrong. But it was sent into the void via a magic spell. And it actually hasn't appeared. I don't think it has ever appeared directly into the games, but it does exist in like more supplementary material in for Diablo 3 and 4 at least. But yeah, overall that city is what my character was based on. My patron was of the void itself. And once my character learned of this, I basically had two choices. Either embrace the void, have it not only corrupt me, but my friends. And let corrupt me, my friends, but also the people of Yura, who are trapped in the void. Or I try and remove myself from the void. And well, since my character was, I won't say lawful good, but he's definitely good leaning. Definitely neutral good, chaotic good on a bad day, I guess you can say. Yeah, definitely lawful good, closer to chaotic good. Not good. He literally whipped the metaphorical and literal chains of his pact from him, and for over a year out of game, he was essentially a level 5 barbarian, while everyone else was level 10. Then I had to get another new character who I liked at first, but yeah, kind of grew up, but kind of like fell out of feelings towards once his purpose kind of came and went. Went to act as basically a replacement for Lou, so I could still play the game. And Lou, eventually after heading to Yura, not completely solving the problem, but at the very least, getting some stuff done, fixing some of the things going on there. I went from being a warlock barbarian to a barbarian bard. I'm specifically an artist barbarian, so I don't sing or make music. I instead paint and do artwork. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. I've only had like one session where I could really use it. Well, kind of be playing tomorrow, but I did have fun using silence since we were at a ball, since we were at a ball or a type of dance or whatever you call it. I feel like I'm not saying it correctly. Ball, gala. You get it. You get it. And I'm just having fun using silence on the band to try and ban really infuriating one person because of it. Yeah, looking forward to continuing the journey of Lou. I was thinking, I'm getting more casual and slipping a little bit since I am not since I had both my hands on the controller. Well, which is fine for a casual, like actual just chill playthrough stream, but I have I'm doing a challenge run. I gotta make sure I don't fail the challenge. Yeah, well, I guess. Well, part challenge one, part question I'm trying to answer. Basically, how much of this game can I complete without drifting? But without the B button. And the question is, at the very least, 80 of the challenges. 80 of the 150 challenges in Allied mode. Hooray! How far am I right now? Yeah, at least 58% of them. Yeah, I hope at the very least to get all of them like shown. So we'll do these 10 kind of machines. 4 capabilities. Yeah, because that's going to be done in a moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what that one is. I'm curious about it. What I'm curious about is all of this. Like, if I could, like, so I'm guessing I cannot. Yeah, that's dedicated to here. And I'm not allowing myself to use. I'm also not allowing myself to use those checkup squares. Basically, what they do is they make it so you just activate the square without needing to do it.
3, 2, 1, start!
You and I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. And funny enough, the only time I would at least consider using it is in the one game. It's in the one game mode of the 4 that doesn't have any. Alongside online, that's story mode. That's road trip mode. It doesn't have any. Road trip mode doesn't have any checkpoints, check markers. It's going to be very interesting because we need at least 140 of them in order to get the true ending. And I think when I looked over it, it is possible, but barely. I'm very much looking forward to when we get to that because while it's technically not necessary, but while it's technically not necessary for me to do it to even touch intense mode, I definitely do want to try this challenge on intense mode. Do the first one on hard, second one on intense, and then any thirds, and then whatever any other one I need to do to get the challenge over if I'll do it on easy or normal. Right now, so my overall schedule with the series is basically once I've completed Airride mode and done everything I believe I can with it, I'm gonna take a break from the series and then make the video and then make part 1 of the video on it. So I don't gotta worry about me having any like extra big amount of content videos or anything like that. Like I'm not gonna worry about having like a lot of stuff to look through. I just gonna be like, okay, so here's all the Airride footage. Make something out of that. I will be right back. I gotta eat the bathroom. I like having something on. Now look, hey, look, I'm fighting Pharaoh Man. I hope you enjoyed the death of Pharaoh Man. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, start!
Yeah. Where we out of mode? My hope would be at the very least get like. My hope is that I would be able to at the very least obtain like the ending video for each mode. Like I knew from the beginning this would be impossible, but I want to get. But it's fun to see just how much you can do, and I want to see if I could like at the very least like finish them all. Yeah. Also, I'll be telling Disney to do a video, but I won't be doing the same for Breath of the Wild without any Breath of the Wild without attacking. Not because I don't think it'll make for a good video, because I just don't want to. I just don't want to. That just seems like a lot more work. I feel like I would enjoy this, making a video on this more than that. I don't know. I know I have a lot more spark of energy to do this. Yes, and hey, with my once I make the Weekend with Pokemon episodes, maybe I'll be able to, get like a lot of views and support from those. That would definitely help my morale. Yeah, definitely what I'm gonna do is once I finish, like once I upload all of Kanto totals, I mean the 5th generation, I'll make a compilation video going over all the 1st generation megas. Then a big compilation video going over all of the Mega Pokemon, etc. Well, when it comes to Pokemon, when it comes to that series, in terms of the order I'm doing them, it's gonna be random. It's gonna be mostly random, but I'll have moments where I'm like, okay, let's go over all the evolutions. Let's go over all of the mega evolutions, stuff like that. And in those cases, I would go in like Pokedex order. Like I can see like, okay guys, it's February, the month where the most babies are conceived. Let's do all of the baby Pokemon. let's, let's rank all of the baby Pokemon. That's one way to explain it. Yeah. Right now I'm hard focused on the megas. So even like when Christmas comes around, if I upload a video that day, it's gonna be of whichever mega Pokemon I'm currently on. But after but after
3, 2, 1, start!
but beyond that, I'll probably do like holiday themed ones. Ones like 4th of July. I will talk about the most American Pokemon, Blacephalon. Get it? Yeah, because fireworks. It's Arbor Day. I think that's the one about the trees. Or I think that's the one about the trees. We'll talk about we'll talk about Pseudo Widow, or Trevenant. On my birthday, we'll talk about my favorite We'll talk about some of my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon, probably the Turtwig line. Stuff like that would be fun.
Final lap.
Man, this level's boring. Also, I shouldn't be using the chariot for this. Probably why I didn't get it yet, actually. Yeah, I think I used the same machine twice. I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, should be another one too. Enemies. Yep, play every course. Huh? I guess this one doesn't count. I don't know. I'll probably end up playing all of them again anyway. Yeah, I did the same stuff twice. Yeah, let's try to get stuff. Thing is, every star in this game is usable, except for one, which kind of bugs me. The only star that isn't usable in this game is the pork star. Which I believe is only because you need the plus speed to charge up the pork star in order to put the go. But that doesn't mean it's completely useless. Useless. I did in story mode. There are cases where, in story mode and in City Trial, there are cases where we could not move at all and still win. Win. Like there are some survival challenges in City Trial where I gotta do survive for 30 seconds, and technically, depending on the mission we get at the end of a City Trial match, we could win it by not moving and just spinning. I'm very much looking forward to those game modes. They're gonna be really fun and interesting. Yeah. Whenever I make the full Air Riders video, But likely the first thing I'm gonna go over is just the tutorial, everything we can and cannot do, along with how to unlock Cappy, who I believe is our overall best character. Probably Cappy and DeRoach, I would say. DeRoach has a lot of utility that we'll see when we get to more copy due to its copy ability stealing technique. But also yeah. DeRoach has that and Cappy since he's good all around. But actually, those are the two I'll be using for the road trip mode. First one with Cappy, since in order to beat it on your first try, you gotta defeat Noir Deity, which I kind of wish you could do that on the second playthrough, on like a New Game Plus one. Well, I think you technically can if you didn't have all of the. Technically can if you didn't have all of the. Awesome. All of the cards, but I'm not sure. Not sure. We're gonna need all the cards anyway. Oh yeah, perfect place for a formula stuff.
Formula Star.
Yeah, but use Cappy on the first go around, and then DeRoach on the second one, since his combat ability is just gonna be much better than Cappy's. Cappy's second, and his ability to take items, take copy abilities, is also just gonna be a lot more useful. Yeah. This is definitely probably still definitely the worst stage in the game, especially on for time trial. I mean, just look at this. I technically don't even need to do anything. I'm only doing something because, well, it feels like completely doing nothing doesn't feel right. I don't know. Also, I wanted to stream a bit longer on Monday. On Monday when I streamed, but accidentally pressed the button and it caused and I just had like a lot of malfunctions and stuff with my headphones. I didn't get that fixed until Wednesday. And I decided to stream on Wednesday because I was not feeling it that day. Hey, and that's enough of that. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. Won't think about it. With this, we should be there. I think if I check my my rewards, it should tell me the order I got them in. So just look at that, see the last 3 courses I unlocked, and then just play them on normal laps mode. Yeah. That was so much fun and exciting and fast. I could literally done nothing and taken a nap. Anyway. Wait. God dang it! Now we get to do it all again! Yay! Actually, yeah, no, yay. Wait a minute. Oh no, 88 plus 12. Okay. Gonna say that we, but yeah, no, that was our 100th one. That's awesome. But now we gotta do 3-1. Yay! Let's at least do like all the other tracks to show them off. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't think we can use the bulk star in this one in this game mode.
3, 2, 1.
Hmm. I want to check something real quick. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I want to know. Okay, sort obtained. So, Shadow Knights, Scene Patches, Frozen Hills. Okay, yeah. Need to do those in. I think it's just a different mode since I swear I've done it all as everyone else. I think what I'll probably do is I'll end the video going. Once I've done everything here I possibly can, I'll probably end that video going over like. So if I was gonna use these check marks, where would I put them?
3, 2,
Put them.
1. Start.
Where would I put them? Or where would I have put them if I used them? Because I'll probably put them on a. The smart thing to do would be to put them over the doable missions, but the doable missions, but the ones that would just take the longest and be the most complicated. I think I'll probably end up doing 2-player mode for some of these. Like have it so. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say have it so Deluxe should steal the ability from the second player, but I would need the ability in the first place. Because the second player can't inhale or anything, that's against the rules. That's against the rules. It's the same logic as in Game Champ's coinless one. Coinless one. I'm not allowed to just bring someone else who's been directing the entire game in order to join the no drift one. The only exception I would say would be like using my main account for doing the online achievements. Even then, I don't expect to make a video on that. Nah, that would just be for fun. Overall, this entire channel just for fun. I'm really enjoying myself. So I like the challenge a lot more than the Zelda one, honestly. And I think that probably has a lot to do with me enjoying Kirby more, the overall theme and joyfulness this has. And I think, yeah, I think since it's free one, I just gotta do one lap, right? Yeah. Like technically, I could just set one lap on 10 kinds of machines. Never mind.
Star. Launch.
No, machine dumb one. I just said one lap and just beat my record each go around, but that's not gonna work. That's not how it works.
3, 2, 1. Start.
So yeah, I think I just need to do just the one lap, basically. Yeah. I won't say this style useless. It might be useful in a city trial. Definitely not the most useful. But since you can't really attack with it traditionally. Oh no, yeah, unless you're gliding or oh no, the jumping upward counters the attack. the copy ability thing here? No. No copy abilities for you. For you, me. Yeah, no, that's what I'm curious about on if the missile and UFO copy abilities can even appear there. That is the main reason why I'm saving it for last, because I don't know. I've never seen it. Honestly, I have played for this game. You know what? Good. I think that counts. Okay. I played this game for 35 hours. I played Legends Ark. So yeah, 400 hours. And most of that was just shiny hunting. But yeah, played this game 35 hours plus like what, 10? So 34, so 35 hours in like 30 minutes, whatever. I have not seen Missile
3, 2,
at all, be it this mode top wide, or be it this mode top wide, city trial, or story mode. I believe it only appears in air wide mode or top wide mode. I can see that being the case, but I'm not 100% sure. Overall, I just haven't seen it, and I hope it's available in the on with the random copy abilities. I think it should be at least a chance to get it. Yeah, but I'll save that for a bit later for when we're doing. Yeah, I'll save the grindy stuff for near the end.
Rex Wheelie.
Tech star, the last star I have that we have not used.
Three, two, one, start.
Interesting. I just noticed that.
3, 2,
Yeah, no, it's automatically starts with a boost. With a boost like that. Has it been doing that the whole time? Because I haven't pressed the B button, I swear. I swear. If I was, that probably would have gone up faster. But didn't. Yeah. That'll probably be another note I would say in the video. Like, I'm playing 3-1. 3-1. This gauge went upwards, but yeah, went up. Yeah, so it does go up automatically at points. Points when you're flying, when you're flying, when you're sometimes when you're starting a race. 3-1. But I shouldn't be the one doing it. It's definitely one of the challenge ones where it actually is better to do it on while streaming, similar to Game Champ's recent video on Mario Kart, where if you remember from that Toadette would trick and be gay, like doing a lot of like little intervals, like having it like when you land on an enemy that counted. And well, here for me, over here, I just gotta make sure I don't put the button. And well, it would be nice if someone else was here to make sure I don't put the button, because I know I'm not perfect. Last stream I accidentally did press the button Though I didn't get any achievements for doing that way, so I did let that one slide. Not sure how other people feel about that. I'll bring it up in the video. Yeah. I love Chariot. I love Chariot so much. Even outside of this mode, Chariot is my absolute favorite. I love just having better control over turns. We. We. You. I don't think too surprised we never got a Pokemon Snap game for like the Wii U or 3DS. That would have been perfect. Perfect with Wii U. Well, both games kind of had like some cool like AR features, something like that. Tired of looking at Cappy. Let's look at Waterdew wearing a hat. You know what? Let's attempt it. See how far I can get.
Three, two, one, start.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm driving. I'm driving. My turning and handling is terrible. I'm slowing down. Yeah. The only thing I can think of is somehow using a special move. Like Cappy's special move, but I can't do that in that mode.
Winged star launch. Three, two, one, start.
I feel like I would definitely work. The two things I would recommend you do first in this mode, once you unlock Cappy and stuff, it's probably these missions. Actually, no. Actually, no. I would probably first recommend unlocking Deloach, and by extension, all of the tracks. Then doing this. Listen, those are definitely going to be the most important. And yes, and those are the most important. Unlocking all the tracks means you have the ability to do every mission in the game. Once you unlock them, and unlocking all and getting the Roach allows you to do even more of his ability to steal copy abilities automatically. Excuse me. So yeah, so first play through every track at least once on default difficulty anyway. Just see how much you can get without doing any. Let's see how much you can get. The best thing to do first would be to get as many squares open as possible without even really worrying about it. Yeah, so just do just do what you can, get used to your new control style, and try out every track at least once.
Three, two, one, start.
ones then focus more on the complex stuff. And I think I would say that as well to just how you should play this game in general. Just start off casually. I think the main core of the game is to play with friends, online or in person. But for single player, your main goal should always be to just complete the achievement checklist. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with a game that just focuses on doing that. We have plenty of games nowadays that focus solely on multiplayer. And there are tons of people who play games solely to focus on achievements. This game just caters to them. So here's the game. Would this game be good or benefit from a traditional Grand Prix mode? Yes, I would say. Having that definitive structure definitely would have a lot of new players be less confused. I know I was when I first played this game. I first played the original, but it's not necessary, I would say. I gotta do this one on my Vespa. How far are we? How many more do we gotta do? 3 more. Oh man.
Taranza, launch.
I'm not sure we can even do Toenza's gimmick. Like, I do not really know how Toenza works. He's the second last character I unlocked. No, I don't think. What? Nope. Can we? Are you gonna let me? No. No. All you do is just add a second cursor on the screen. Okay. Going over your playable characters. Next we have Toenza. He adds a second cursor onto the screen. That's it. F tier. No. No. It would be Wanks. F Wank. It's a chill. Nice and chill. Driving my Vespa down an amber road. Toenza wanted to go to the beach. Yay, Toenza made it to the beach. Now, how do we get back up there? Like that. I like how we can. I find it funny how we can like see the end of the path. It doesn't just like stop us and it goes off into the distance. It's kind of funny. Galactic Nova. Look at DT some love. I don't even remember which ones I have and have not done.
Jetstar, launch.
Like probably not the Jetstar, I don't think.
Three, two, one, start.
What is going on here? Like, why is Nova just having beef with this random planet? I don't get it. And how did this random planet feel? And how did this planet feel that they are the set that they are background set piece during a race? Mm. Oh. Looks so cool. Have I said that enough yet? Galactic Nova looks so cool. I love how detailed he is. Yeah, now that I think about it, I get major Kid Icarus Uprising vibes from the stage. Like, that entire segment of like going around and into Nova feels very reminiscent of stuff I've done at Kid Icarus. I'm happy they finally re-released Kid Icarus 2 of Myths and Monsters on NSO. I finally got to try that game out. It's alright. The bosses have way too much health. Like the first boss took me like it felt like 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and that was with like save stating and going back in time to stop myself from death. I don't know if that caused it to last. I don't know if that caused the fight to last longer or something. I doubt it. But yeah, no, that fight was just stupid long. The bosses have too much health. I need to get both games a full playthrough though. There we go, just to honor the series. Just to honor the series. I really hope we get a new Kid Icarus game one day.
Paper Star. Launch.
Yeah, even just the re-release of Uprising. I'll take that.
3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, I actually need a second. I need to go take an allergy pill, so enjoy Chef Kawasaki winning by doing absolutely nothing.
Mic off. Mic on.
He broke 3 records without even having me to do anything. I love this game. Oh, how are you, Paper Star?
Warp Star. Launch.
Oh, let's do it again. I gotta open the door for Callie. One sec.
Mic off.
3, 2, 1, start.
Mic on.
You know, I looked at my copy of Fortune Street for the Nintendo Wii. I brought it out for a party. We didn't play it, and I never went to go check it.
Mic off.
And I
Mic
never
on.
went to go put it away. What did I do wrong here? Oh. Okay, one more go around.
Rex Wheelie, launch.
Okay, yeah, but and then I just realized I don't think the Runaway guys ever finished that LP. I think they were still missing a few stages. I'm curious. I'm gonna double check that. So, YouTube, the Runaway guys.
Mic off. Mic on.
Yeah, I just checked it. Yeah, they haven't done every stage. They're missing All Trades Abbey and probably at least I think one other stage. They never did. Hey, got it. Okay, awesome, and that's doable. The only thing missing is this one. Be elaborate capture. Can't do that. Gotta be 4 times a bit. I theoretically can do that. And play course. I've trying. Okay. I gotta use the bathroom again. Oh my gosh. You know what? Give me a second. I know machine package. Yeah, okay. The one with machine package. You know what? I'm gonna have Chip Kawasaki do it again by doing absolutely nothing. It's fine as long as it's not the CPU.
Mic off.
3, 2, 1, start. Final lap.
Just in time for second place. Heck. Funny. You know what? Why not? Let's do it again. I want to do something real quick. Off camera. Let's just have. Shoot it.
3, 2, 1, start! Final lap!
Hey. It happened again. What would happen a third time? Probably not, since we're actually playing this one.
Cappy!
And it's one since I need to defeat a level 8 or higher CPU on the stage as well. Marks, you are my enemy. Yeah. I
Mic off. Mic on.
Let's go. Let's go. So we're guaranteed to get an achievement just for playing this, just for playing one lap of this. But we also need to defeat mobs in battle.
1, start! Final lap!
Battle, which should be fine. I should be fine. Famous last words, but I don't think the level 8 or 9 CPUs in this game are that bad. Not to say it's gonna be, not saying it's gonna be easy, but it's probably easier than a level 9 Smash Bros. CPU. I mean, heck, Chef Kawasaki's in first place right now. He's at level 3. I think that has a lot to do with luck. This game has a lot more luck-based elements to it than Smash Bros. Oh wait, oh, I should have gone for. Honestly, I should have gone for the paper star or something like that. But I think I had done that shortcut. You know what? That's probably gonna be my downfall. Unless, no. I was gonna say unless Mox takes the wheel, but no, he didn't. Yep, and Mox takes that and is probably got the lead for the Ruetadores. Yep. Yeah, well, that's fine. I need to get back on the stream so I can at least have one viewer. Yay, I have one viewer, and it's myself. I'm my own biggest fan. You should be your own biggest fan. Biggest fan, then you always have someone rooting for you.
Mic off.
Winged star.
Mic on.
Okay, let's try that again. I think the Wagon Star might be a bit of an unsung hero of this challenge. Given that the one star in the game that literally can't boost. Can't boost. I do think it is good. I do think we have used it before, and it is a good general style. Though probably a bit better than the Warp Star in terms of a generalist outlook. I think it'll be. I think the Wagon Star is going to be its best when we go to Top Ride. Top Ride, where we need to focus more on just the base overall stats. When here we gotta focus a bit more on like how gliding and speed, all that stuff. Where with Top Ride, we mostly just gotta focus on speed and movability. Ketchup. I think so, because also they can't take the shortcut. Never mind, they can. What the heck? But they can get blocked. Or they can't. What the heck? I could have sworn it could have blocked. I don't know. Well, that's good. Without defeating any enemies, and fly over the wall. That was really odd pressing B to exit out of those menus, but no, the menus don't count.
Winged star.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's just give ourselves the best. Yeah, let's give ourselves the best way of winning. Best options of winning.
3, 2, 1, start.
And do you need to do that? No. Are you a better gamer if you do without the handicap? Yes. Yes. Do I care? Not really. Oh man. I think I need. Yeah, I think in this case I probably just do need a better star then. And star isn't that fast. That fast on the ground. I really like that. Depending on that there are multiple stages, but depending on the stage, will actually really depend on what star is best. Like at this stage, I feel like something more like a bike star would have to be much better. I thought it would be much better than the wing star. Only thing the wing star really has going for it is those last few turns at the end there. Yeah, like this ending bit with the ending bit with that ramp and right here. Okay, but other than that, a more straightforward on the ground stall would be best. Well, fuck you too, Kirby. Well, actually, wait, you're using the formula style. Yeah, that is a perfect example of why the formula style is good at. Yay. Almost got all of Magalore. I think we got like this one. Beautifully enemies to figure out those noise. We can't do that. But crashing in any enemies. Okay. Let's try it. Let's go back to the chariot. Oh, you know, I didn't mean to put in them, but sure, why not? Let's go in them. Yeah, boy.
3, 2, 1.
Recording enemies, glide continues for 3 seconds. I don't think I can do that second one, but I'll try. Wait. But crashing enemies, okay. I hope that didn't count. I don't think it counts if I'm spinning, but we'll see. And I don't need to win the way, so I can just take my time here. Yeah, it got me, but it's been like we haven't been able to use many of these this session. You know what? I bet that counted. And you know what? Let's yeah, let's fully leave so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone at least. Just want
Darouche.
Yeah, we also get to play as a character like the Roach since their attack is he can use his claws automatically. And that could count as an attack where Kirby just runs into them. Oh, whoa. Okay. I don't know if that counted. Weird. That's weird. I'm saving that. Dang it. Oh well. Oh, let's go for the gliding one. Oh god, what should not look right without a stat. I did it! Yay! Natural sweep. Yeah. Did it. I'm a super gamer champ master. And finish a lap without booting? Finish without crashing. Okay, yeah. So basically just finish a lap since only one. I'm gonna assume it doesn't count. Doesn't count if your. It only counts if the enemy image does not appear. Yeah, so that one counts because the enemy image appeared. That's why I'm spinning a lot. In case I went into one by accident. Touch. What will you give me today? Right up, give me. Yeah, I like a funny cave gives you like basically a really long spin out animation. Wee. On a 10. Yeah, no, that one's gonna be tricky to win without oh dang, it didn't count. It's gonna be tricky to win without doing the end the waste while sleeping. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Okay, let's try these ones right in the middle. Over the gate, secret cave, 20 enemies. Oh, 20 enemies.
DDD.
Yeah, let's do DDD.
Chariot.
Here we go.
Three, two, one, start.
Oh hey, once a Katamari game, Katamari game came out. Once upon a Katamari, that's cool. That's cool. I'll probably put that. I like keep that in mind for Christmas. Probably get on sale. And I forgot what I was doing automatically. All right. Is it one lap or single race? Okay. Okay, well, I think that's the case where like the race could be anywhere, which the race could be 99 laps, and you would still need to do it on one, and it wouldn't count until the race is over. But well, I should be able to go back and do it if I can. Don't need to win the race. To bully this poor defenseless Cappy and its funds. This doc instantly reminds me of like honestly Stalker 6 of all things actually. Oh hey, I didn't even know about that Parasite one. Okay. I remember playing that game like the year it came out. I was, well, 6. I think I was 7 probably. Probably only around the time I played it. Played it on my mom's boyfriend's PS3. And I thought it was so cool. I thought it was a good game. Because at the time, like, when I was 7, I was like 6 or 7, I didn't know any better. And my favorite memory with honestly, that game in general is that I managed to figure out how to defeat Silver all by myself. Well, maybe he helped me out, but I think I was the one who got who like had the idea and figured it out. Basically, the way the Silver boss fight works in Sonic 06, very infamous boss fight. It's Sonic vs. Silver, and Silver had the ability to telekinetically pause, grab Sonic, and then just send them flying. Okay, good. Okay, cool. I know we need the third toys. Yeah, the ability to just take them and then send them flying. The thing is, given that a lot of people have trouble with that because Silver like instantly grabs you like the second he gets a chance. So how do you defeat him? Well, what you have to do is to do is when he grabs onto any of the furniture around the area, since you're fighting in like a outdoor space, and then hit him at that point. I felt like a genius figuring that out for myself, and it was so cool for me. It was so cool as a kid, especially realizing afterwards especially realizing how infamous that boss fight was afterwards. Like, as a kid, I just thought it was a difficult fight, and, well, it is, but you know what I mean. But yeah. And now I bought the game twice with all the DLC. Yeah, because for some, yeah, I think it's still, no, actually. No, it's not. I don't think it's available on PS3 anymore, but I managed to get all the DLC on Xbox for the Xbox version of Sonic 06 before it closed. Closed. So if I ever, I don't know, so if I ever need like if I ever need a play bad game, so if I ever need to like to pull the play a bad game switch, that's that's on the top of my list. Or whatever you call it, I don't know. Like I'm like Caden, you like I'm doing like a subathon or something. Like you need to play a bad game for the internet. What? Like gaming, you need to play a bad game for the internet. Here are your options. And my options are like Sonic 06, Pokemon Sword and Shield, half of Sonic Unleashed. No, that's not gonna be fine. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. Though if I'm gonna play that one, I'll probably end up playing it. If I'm gonna play that one, I would want to play it. I would want to play it without the patch, so I would probably like emulate the game. Funny enough, maybe see what happens. See what happens if I end up doing that. What terrible games do I own? I'm not looking at my backlog or anything. I'm just thinking. I don't own Sticker Star, but that would definitely be a game that I could see playing. Playing Diamond Shining Pearl, yes, it is a bad game. Quote unquote Shadow the Hedgehog. I know people don't like that game, but I do. I like it. I mean, what the games I get are good, but I know there's just some. Oh. Okay, part double time to go get. Okay. Now I'm curious. Like, I'm looking at like my Wii games. Oh, Metroid.OM. I have that one. .OM. I don't know. I don't think I have a lot of infamously. I think that's really all I have for like the infamously bad games. Let's see, Sonic Forces. I know it's around here. I think all these games I would still look good or decent. I really need to play you. I really need to play you. And you. And you. What is wrong with me? You know, all these games I would consider to be all these games except for the ones I've already mentioned, I would say to be at least good or decent. Anyway, back to the show. Find to enter the secret cave. Okay, I know where that is. I can find it. I can enter it. And I can show the world. That does not sound right.
Mic off.
One, start. Final lap.
Mic on.
I'll definitely talk about more when and if I actually play the game, but I don't think Sonic 06 actually is that bad. Like, is that a good game? No. Like, heck no. But I do think it's definitely one of the best worst games I've ever played. Yeah, I would definitely say it's one of the best worst games I've ever played. I think I picked the wrong one. Yeah, I picked the wrong one. Yeah, that's right. It was this one. I got them confused because both of their icons show off the crystals, and I feel like, and well, yeah, the crystals, and with the one I was just on, it feels like that stage really emphasizes the crystals. Well, this one should have emphasized more of it being like a
3, 2,
great cave offensive.
final lap.
Yeah, I feel like out of all the games like all the bad games I've played, I feel like Sonic 06 is definitely one of the it's definitely one of the better ones. Like, given our games I played, I would say Sonic 06 isn't the absolute worst. So like, I feel like I played a good amount of worse games than Sonic 06. And that's with and without and that's with and without bias. Bias, like my bias towards Sword and Shield. Well, objectively, not the worst game ever. Not a bad. Objectively, the game's fine. Fine. Subjectively, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Worst game I ever played. 0 out of 10. Okay, fine. 1 out of 10. It does have good moments in it. Does have some good to it, like the Pokemon and stuff. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier this stream. But as a whole, I just really don't like that game and what it really defined and how it defined the Pokemon series afterwards. I definitely need to do 2 laps. Yeah. I'll try that again. What? Come on. You can come in, Kelly. It's okay. Hey, we can listen to the alternative music while we play. My gosh. Can I take a Tums? We need to take a Tums.
Chariot.
I hate continuing to have to like exit the stream without stop talking for a while. Or at the very least, like leaving the stream.
Launch.
Is there anything wrong with having the stream be quiet?
3, 2, 1.
I literally almost pressed the B button. Whew.
3, 2, 1, start.
Oh yeah, it is great game offensive. Now just being that subtle about it. And that was definitely one of my favorite modes in Superstar. I think that is my favorite mode in Superstar. I love the Great Cave Offensive. About like the different references and just how fun it was just to go and collect all those items. no idea what the game wants me to do when it comes to like reflecting the Jabba's jab. He wants me to basically like spin attack the attack it flows out. I think that's the idea. Not sure how I'm gonna get to that.
Final lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to too fast for it. Like I have to like be behind someone. Even then when I'm behind them, I can't be trailing them. Hopefully, 50 seconds. Okay, I'm good. I was gonna be like, is it minute 30 or minute 50? Because yeah, minute 50, I can make it. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. And funny thing is, despite playing this game for longer, I've actually done more airride achievements on this file than I have my out of time. Then I have my main file. But I actually came back onto this file just to look at that achievement list. Achievement list to see what I was missing. Like I burned my tongue the other day and still hurts. I feel like I burnt the tip of my tongue a lot. Not a lot, but it happens more often than you think. Like if I burn my tongue, it's gonna be the tip of it, and it's always gonna be annoying. It's one of the things where like you don't appreciate that whatever happens to you, it kind of makes you appreciate when it doesn't. It doesn't. Like one time at work, I got my finger got someone cutting it. It wasn't anything major, just like a small paper cut. But given that I work with water and I don't want to get my, I don't really want to touch the supply or anything like that much with that hand. So. So it was a little harder just trying to work with, well, we had like one primary hand that are using both at the same time. And really made me appreciate using both my hands. Oh no, it wasn't my hands, it was my foot. Yeah. Well, I did cut my hand a little bit, but it was my foot that I was appreciating. That kind of makes my point mute. Okay, I made a mistake, but can I bring it back? Not with that attitude. For 20 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I need a faster car. I'm not gonna get it. Give me. I wonder. Actually, yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. We're gonna end up around here. But I do want to do one more check. I don't want to see how good the Bow Chariot is. It's the only other chariot ride in the game. They were kind of hoping there would be like at least one more. Maybe like an air chariot or a rocket chariot. But yeah, no, they're very different. Like, okay. Okay, I don't want to chuck that. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun. We have done 67%, 101 of the Airride achievements. That is an amazing feat. Amazing feat. And out of all of them, there are only a few that I don't think we can do. I think next time we might, depending on how I'm feeling by the end of it, we might be able to do all of these. Or at least all the ones that we can do. But until then, I'll see you guys next game. Bye-bye.